Okay, I'm back with that closer look at story elements as promised. So again, our 5 story elements are plot, setting, conflict, characters, and theme. And as we look at these 5 elements, some of these are going to require a little bit more explanation and more detail. So I'll break those down further for you in another slide. But let's first start with plot. All right, plot, that's an easy one. All right, that's just the main actions in the story, all the things that occur that move the story forward. All right, our setting, that one is the time and place that a story occurs. All right, and in some stories, the setting is more important than the setting is in other stories. And I think you're going to find in running out of time that the setting is very important to this story. Like if you take it out of its setting, that's going to actually get rid of part of the whole story. So setting is important in this particular book. Now, when we look at conflict, all right, you all know from elementary school that conflict is the problem in a story. All right, I'm going to break that down for you. We're going to be taking a look at conflict versus complications in a story. So conflict being the main problem, complications being all the little problems that occur in a story that distract the main character from solving their problem. Okay, so we're going to break that down a little bit further. But basically, conflict, that's the story. That's the problem of the story. Without the conflict, you have no story. All right, and then a look at characters. I'm going to have to break this one down for you further as well. In elementary school, you were looking at characters as being like your main character or your supporting character. We're going to be using, in 5th grade, we use more literary terms. We're going to use protagonist and antagonist. And then we look at different ways that we can describe our protagonist and antagonist. We look at what's a static character, what's a dynamic character. We also look at, well, what does it mean if a character is flat or if a character is round? And then we describe characters by analyzing their direct character traits versus their indirect character traits. So we're going to take a closer look at that one. All right, and then theme. Theme is the message of a story, and you know, different readers can get different messages from the same story. However, there's always one message that should be vividly clear by the end of the book. And so we can look at The Tiger Rising. There's several messages there, all right, because it had themes such as, you know, bullying. We had the loss of, you know, trying to overcome grief. You know, Rob had lost his mother in that story. But the main message there was never to lose hope, okay? And in finding a friend and learning to trust a friend can help you overcome some of life's most difficult challenges. All right, so that's the theme. That was the theme of The Tiger Rising. So we can kind of use that to get us started with understanding of theme. All right, so I'm going to pause the video again and then come back in just a moment with an explanation or a closer look at conflict. All right, thanks.